picture the typical white picket fence neighborhood, that's what I grew up in. It was just typical white suburbia. Growing up, I knew I was Filipino American, but deep down, I kind of was ashamed of being Filipino American. Out in the suburbs where I grew up, it wasn't commonplace where a Filipino would be like a popular guy or a guy you want to hang out with. So I kind of hid that away and just trying to fit in as much as I could. When I was a senior in high school, 8 of my relatives on my mom's side, they moved from the Philippines into my house in the western suburbs. They all moved in at once, and they were all fresh from the Philippines, and they all brought along that culture that I felt so disconnected from. Immediately, I was surrounded by Filipino culture at home, and having that inside my house compared to white suburbia outside it definitely gave me a different sense of what Filipino culture was. It was one of my first weeks at Michigan State University. I was still getting my feet planted. One day, another guy from the same dorm, he approached me, and he was Filipino also. And he told me about the Filipino American Student Society, something he called PASS. He told me about it, and he said they had a meeting that night and that I should come along with him to the meeting and meet some new people. I was down for that because I didn't have that many friends. I still wanted to meet new people at school, so I went along with him to the meeting. It was a sense of relief to find people who had the same cultural disconnect that I had. Growing up, I thought I was the only one who felt that way, but then to meet other people who felt disconnected from the Filipino culture and wanted to actually fix that problem was really eye-opening to me, and it just made me feel at home. So I take pride in my Filipino culture now. I don't try to hide it from my friends. I wear Filipino clothing that display the Filipino islands, the stars and the sun that are on the Philippine flag. I take pride in it, in being a Filipino American.
And the Watergate, a little war between America and Vietnam. Drops of pain to stop his plane or stop his plans. He kept it moving, chose to enter the scene with only a bag of clothes and his degree. Made a home with his siblings and his cousins. Imagine 10 grown-ups sharing one house, no doubt.